Noah opened his eyes to a sky unlike any he had ever seen. It was a magical and fantasy world. The warm wind swept across the endless plains of tall grass, carrying the faint scent of soil and the quiet hum of manna. The ground beneath him felt alive, steady, calm, ancient. Noah sat up slowly, pressing his hand to the earth. The land seemed to respond to his touch, as though acknowledging his presence. Suddenly, a soft blue light appeared in front of him. Floating in the air were letters forming quietly. Name Noah. Class, Arcane Farmer. Authority, Bound Land. Passive skill, Growth responds to care. Hidden effect, Field creatures will not harm you. Noah blinked at the status screen, curiosity and mild surprise crossing his face. That last part sounds suspiciously useful, he muttered to himself. He stood and looked around. The field stretched far into the distance, divided into neat plots, shaped as if by invisible hands long ago. When his foot touched the soil, it pulsed lightly, like a heartbeat answering his own. In the distance, a farmhouse stood, old, yet untouched by decay. Stone reinforced with roots, that had never rotted. Its windows were clouded with manna instead of dust. The door creaked open slowly, even before Noah reached it.
Noah stepped into the farmhouse. The air was warmer inside, carrying the faint scent of wood and soil. Sunlight filtered through the windows, illuminating shelves lined with neatly arranged farming tools, jars of softly glowing water, and seed pouches that seemed almost alive. The tools shifted slightly, hovering a few inches from the ground as if responding to his presence. Noah watched quietly, curiosity pulling a small smile across his face. It wasn't frightening, it was alive. He picked up one of the seed pouches, feeling warmth radiate from it. Each seed seemed to pulse faintly, ready to grow under his care. He stepped outside, greeted by the morning light that spilled across the farmland. The rows of soil looked different somehow, closer, more personal, as if the land had been waiting for him. Kneeling down, he planted the first seed. The soil accepted it immediately, roots spreading beneath the surface like veins in the earth. Moments later, tiny sprouts pushed through the ground, glowing faintly in the soft light. Noah's eyes widened slightly. It worked, he whispered to himself, a quiet sense of accomplishment settling in. The farm was responding, and he was just beginning. The soil shifted again, not suddenly, not aggressively. Something small rose halfway from the ground, an earth spirit. It looked at Noah, nodded once, and sank back into the soil. Noah thought to himself, so I am not alone. Nearby, a slime quietly absorbed excess water from the field before oozing away. Glowing wing insects drifted through the air, pollinating the crops with careful precision. At the edge of the field, a misty fox watched. It never came closer, never ran away. None of them attacked, none of them feared him. They weren't monsters, they were part of the land. And somehow, so was Noah. Days passed peacefully. The soil softened beneath his steps. Plants leaned toward him when he worked. For the first time in a long while, life felt balanced. One night, the wind stopped. The field went completely silent. A massive shadow passed overhead. Slow, heavy, a dragon. It didn't attack, it only observed. A blue message appeared in the air. Ancient entity has acknowledged this land. Noah exhaled slowly. Figures. The soil beneath his feet pulsed, steady, confident. Later that night, a hidden door opened beneath the farmhouse. Below it lay a stone tablet, covered in ancient runes. When a world weakens, a farmer is chosen. This land restores balance through growth, not war. Understanding settled quietly in his chest. This farm fixed worlds. At dawn, the crops glowed softly. A dirt path formed beyond the field. The land whispered, grow, protect, endure. Noah picked up his hoe and smiled. He hadn't reincarnated to become a hero. But if farming could save this world, he would do it properly.